in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time. Watch me fall apart. I've always loved you more than you know. Father, don't you let me go. City nights and satellites. When I'm old and losing sight, carry me home all through the night. I need your love, I need your light. Like city nights and satellites. When I'm old and losing sight, carry me home all through the night.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream. Until our last breath, every heartbeat. When you found me standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. If you go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. If you go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarms and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stood and wait because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe.
Yo.
Every single thing we see curated.
What's happening, gamers?
These
We are here for the NewJeans stream today on the 3v3 Offseason Open. So we should be getting into it pretty soon. Just currently waiting for the bracket to kick on off, which will be happening in about 5 minutes. And once that starts, I think we'll be into the games pretty quickly. That being said, I'm actually not sure if we'll be straight into the games or not today with the way that the bracket is formed. I'm assuming we'll be straight in. I assume it's just a running schedule straight in for the first match. However, if they do win, which, you know, it's NewJeans, probably likely, we may be looking at a little bit of a delay heading into the next one, as there is another series going on. But before then, on the same side of the bracket, the bracket that UGs are in, but just above them, there's potentially a delay further down the line. But nothing to worry about at this stage of the night. So for those of you who maybe aren't so aware of the current standings in the off-season for OCE, firstly, welcome into the stream. As I said, this is the NewJeans stream, which the NewJeans roster is, of course, Amphis, Super Locky, and Karka, and Mock is their coach. And if you haven't been paying attention to the offseason here in OCE, they've won a bit. They did win the... I believe they won the Scrims World Cup, correct? I'm pretty sure that was... Hang on, I'm fairly certain. I don't think I've lost my mind there. They did win Scrims World Cup in the offseason, and they did win the RLO Grand Slam as well. So, on a decent little run here, NewJeans in the offseason, looking to kick off into a great start for the next season in RLCS. At the moment, they're looking real good. There was question marks over their performance in Scrims World Cup, how they were actually playing, if they were, going to be a super solid team, but they definitely answered those questions in the RLO Grand Slam, stepping up against some bigger names, bigger competitions, and getting the job done there, winning out over the top Mystery Van, and which a lot of people wouldn't have been expecting, I don't think, over the top of the FIFA E-World Cup Australian roster or Jimmy's Mad Dogs. They did get the win over them as well in the preliminary final of the RLO Grand Slam. So they're in some good form. The first matchup of tonight, though, will be, as I said, NewJeans up against Team Australia, and not that Team Australia, not the FIFA E-World Cup Team Australia. The seeding's questionable in terms of where people are placed, but that you understand the circumstances. It is seeded based on 3v3 rank MMR, so you get a little bit of interesting situations where you've got some interesting matchups, where in this first matchup, NewJeans are against Team Australia. Like I said, that Team Australia side is Scorchy, Akame, and Zombie Freak. So not a team you'd probably expect this NewJeans roster to be taking on in round one, but a roster that you'd expect NewJeans to get the job done over the top of. If there's any problems with audio, please let me know. I'll sort it out during the stream. But yeah, welcome in chat. We are streaming live on Twitch and YouTube as well, which I don't think I've actually done for a team stream before, so it's a new experience. We'll see how that goes for us. But we shouldn't be too far off the first matchup in this one. In fact, I think we're already seeing a couple of series start, which is probably earlier than expected. I'm not too sure what's happened there, but as I said, there's probably the expectations of NewJeans getting the job done in the winners round 2 here, and looking at the step up in the bracket as well. Realistically, NewJeans win this. I think they get a 2-0 because it is best of 3 until the winners semi-final. Let me double check. I believe it is winners semi-final. It starts at best of 5. Winners semi-final is where we get the start of the best of 5s, which is at this stage 1, 2, 3. We're 3 series away from the semi-finals. So as long as NewJeans win every match in front of them, in 3 series time, we'll have best of 5s. But until then, it is best of 3 to move us through the bracket quite quickly. Let me just send off a message real quick. But I hope you're enjoying the holiday season as well. Lots of free time at the moment, I expect, for a lot of people. So it's nice to be able to sit down and have, realistically, or as far as I'm aware, the last event of the year, last event of 2024. I don't know if I'll be able to do this stream tomorrow. Of course, NewJeans expected to be in the bracket tomorrow, but at the moment, I'm not too sure if I'll actually be available or not, which is a bit of a rough one. But the competition does continue tomorrow. So worst case scenario, I'll update my social media and stuff on how the event actually went. And that being said, we're looking at, I believe, January 10th for the kickoff of RLCS in OCE. So we're actually not that far away now. We're only about 20 days away. So it's closing in quite quickly. These teams, there's question marks over during the RLO Grand Slam, during the Scrims World Cup. Will these teams stick? NewJeans, I think, have been pretty solid, but there were question marks over other rosters. Will these teams stick? A couple of roster changes through the bubble, I think, but in the top 4 to 6-ish teams, I think we're pretty condensed and pretty confirmed with who we've actually got in these rosters and who are going to stick around for the upcoming split. But like I said, January 10th is when that all gets kicked off. Worst case scenario, I'm not too sure what's going to be happening with the main broadcast at this stage, but I assume I will be doing some sort of team stream at the very least. That all being said, there will also be, at some point in the near future, probably towards the start of the new year, I will be doing a off-season recap as well on my YouTube, which if you're not subscribed, make sure to go to subscribe over there. I do post a lot of OCE-based content. So we'll be looking at, updating that. Tokalu, thanks for the follow as well. I just saw that. It was a little while ago, but I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. But yeah, we shouldn't be too far away from kickoff. I'm not actually too sure. Let me see. Yeah, matches are called at this stage. So round 1 shouldn't be too much longer. And then after match 1, we might have a slight delay. But with it only being best of 3 at this stage, it's pretty okay. We shouldn't have too much of a delay overall during this broadcast. For the most part, it is best of 3s right up until the final winners semi-final, which would be if NewJeans go undefeated today, would be the final match of the night. But, best of 3s, there are interesting things to navigate. You expect teams to win best of 3s if they're at a NewJeans caliber, but, sometimes there's an opportunity to go over the top and make some upsets in those positions. So we'll have to see what goes down in this event. But it is past 5 o'clock now, so kickoff is underway and we're just waiting for players to ready up in the lobbies and get the start page loading. Players have been called, so just waiting for that at the time being. But yeah, talking about off-season situations, as I said, NewJeans did win the Scrims World Cup, and they did win the RLO Grand Slam, which, speaking actually off my stream, on Emphasis stream, I was asked the question of where I would have placed the teams going into the RLO Grand Slam, and I did say I probably would have put it being Jimmy's Mad Dogs, then NewJeans, then Mystery Van. However, after the last 2 off-season events, it does seem very much as though it's in the NewJeans territory now, that they have been winning everything in this off-season, and they are looking like the team to beat at the moment. The Scrims World Cup, I had my question marks. I said there were question marks being asked over them. For me, personally, I had a lot of questions over if this NewJeans roster was going to be competing, because they were making some slight mistakes. They were having some small issues that I wasn't too certain over. But that definitely got fixed up by the end. They did get the job done over Kib Gang in Scrims World Cup, and then they also got the job done over Mystery Van and the Jimmy's Mad Dogs roster as well in the RLO Grand Slam, which means that they have taken out series against all of realistically, the expected top 4 of OCE this season, which does put them in some pretty good standing in this offseason. In those series as well, I guess we can go through them. NewJeans in the Scrims World Cup did 4-3 over Oi Oi, which is another roster that, sort of could be up there. I don't know if they're actually sticking or if there might have been roster changes there, but that roster of Fades, Misty, and Prompt. I think there might have been some movements there. They also 4-1'd over One King, and they 4-3'd over Kib Gang in the grand final in the Scrims World Cup. And we can also have a look at the RLO Grand Slam, in which they had a rough start to the playoff bracket, it must be said. They did have a poor result early on, which was a 4-2 loss to Kib Gang, but they did recover in that one, which they then 4-1 to the usual suspects, 4-2 to Jimmy's Mad Dogs, and 4-2 Mystery Van. So, they've had a lot of wins so far this season. Well, this off-season, rather. leading into the new season. Just waiting still on some ready ups in the start bracket. I'm not actually sure if we're going to be waiting too long on that, or if I assumed that it would be going straight in. Other series have started, so we should be getting into that one relatively quickly. But again, Team Australia is Scorchy, Akame, and Zombie Freak, which isn't a roster that you'd put your nose up at. They are pretty solid. We've seen a lot of decent performances from those three in this off-season as well. If I can grab some of the actual things there. Akame was playing with Finesse earlier in the off-season. I'm not too sure if that's a one-event type thing, that it's been split up, or what the go there is. But Akame was playing with Cal and Zenulus in the RLO Grand Slam. And on the other side, I think that would be a move. It does look as though it's going to be Akame over to Toji and Co. and replacing Nerve, at least for this event. You know, it might be a trial, it might be someone couldn't be available, they throw it together, not too sure what the situation there is. But Akame has had a pretty decent offseason with Finesse. Toji and Co. probably haven't had as good of an offseason. They've had a couple of decent performances. In fact, I thought Zombie Freak looked amazing in some of the matches I got to commentate for the Scrims World Cup. So they are a solid roster, and Akame over on that roster as well might be a nice little strengthening factor for this event. If I can have a quick look as well. In the RLO Grand Slam, Toji and Co. did go home in the lower bracket final of the group stage. So one series away from qualifying, but 2018 Double Tap got the job done there. And on the other side, Finesse got 3-1'd out in the lower bracket final as well to Usual Suspects, which of course only Akame on that roster is the relevant player in that Finesse roster, at least for this Team Australia side. But yeah, they did 3-1. They did lose 3-1 in the lower bracket final, so both Zombie Freak and Scorchy and Akame having the same result in the RLO Grand Slam to get halfway through the season. We've had three main off-season events. Realistically, it's been Scrims World Cup to kick us off. Then it's been RLO Grand Slam, and this is sort of the closing event of the off-season. I think realistically, as far as I'm aware, there's no more big events that we'll be seeing all these top teams perform and play in until the RLCS. Especially during the holiday season, it's kind of hard to get more events going at this stage. But it does look as though the players have readied up in the start bracket, so we should be getting in quite soon, actually, into this lobby, which is exciting. Getting us underway in the bracket today. Just making sure we're all good in this one. Yeah, once again, I hope everyone is having a good holiday season. We fusion there, of course. But we should be getting into this one quite quickly. Just waiting on, as I said, Team Australia to join on up. Craig, welcome to the chat. But there's been a lot of talk at League so far in this stream. For about 20 minutes now, I've just been talking, I think. So finally, we're sort of coming to the end of that. Look, I can talk all day, but that's not really why people are here in the stream. We are here to witness the NewJeans and Team Australia matchup. First and foremost today, whoever wins this, and you know, I've got my predictions. I'm going to say I'm feeling pretty confident in NewJeans in the way that they've been performing in the off-season to get the job done here. However, best of three can make things a little bit more difficult. But that being said as well, heading into the next potential series, next two series even, if I take another look at the bracket, just got to keep an eye on the game here. Might be leaving. We are leaving. Looking at the next couple of games in the bracket. Okay, there is again tough matchup in two series time for either of these two teams, which would be 2018 Triple Tap, which I believe is just the 2018 Double Tap roster with a Triple Tap in the name. Although I think they might have made a change there as well. What was the change there? I think they brought in Jimmo for... Was that Jux's roster? No, that wasn't Jux's roster. Was it Jux's roster? No. I can't remember. But they brought in a different player for that roster. But whoever wins this first series has a pretty straightforward matchup. It was? Alright, cool. Jimmo for Jux? Yep. But that is further down the line, like I said. Right now, it's time to get us underway in the first game of the day. And it's NewJeans against Team Australia. Memphis looks to get us underway first and foremost here. Gonna have to figure out the names. I know Beekeeper will be Scorchy, Zombie will be Zombie, so that makes sense. NewJeans' first goal of the series as well. Memphis finding the back of the net. And I assume that we want some replays skipped in this one, so I'll be skipping replays for the most part. And, of course, for this Team Australia side, as I said... Oh, there's been an interesting thing there on the start page. But Akame will be Neil, I believe, unless there's some trickery going on. But that's the assumption. Scorchy is the Beekeeper. Unless, once again, more trickery, but that is pretty straightforward, I think. Has been wanting to be using that name in all of the off-season events to this point. Has been told no at every point in every tournament so far, at least for broadcasted matches. So finally getting to pull it out on at least a team stream level. And Scorchy will send that one central. Scrub, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Open net missed by Super Locky as well. Hope the audio is okay. I might have to change the frame rate in the background after this first match. Or in between a goal maybe as well. Great for the follow as well. Thank you. There is Akame. There's an ad about to start. Perfect timing. I'll snooze it for 5 minutes. So that's the best I can do. That's perfect timing. And it's a second one. Kaka does get the goal here to make it 2-0. I forgot to change the settings. It is what it is. We'll go on with this current rate of the frame rate. But a 2-0 start here. NewJeans. Would have been expected realistically heading into this series, but for this side of Team Australia, maybe they would have liked to keep it a closer scoreline to start us off. Double commit in the corner. He's worked into that corner where Memphis is. Flip reset chance, trying to take it high with the 50 as well. That's good play on the back wall by Akame. Zombie. Good pinch downfield. We'll look to chase it, but Memphis playing the time well. Not diving in, not committing. Now Super Lucky with a touch. Little bit awkward. Memphis finds the bump, leaves it for Kaka, who takes it up high, tries to find the double. Zombie does well on the back wall. I spoke during the off-season primarily in the RLO Grand Slam about how well I thought Zombie had been playing a midfield line, midfield press. Difficult when you come up against a roster like NewJeans to really put on that press, but if they want to take a game or take games in this best of 3 series, that's definitely a way to do so. Make sure that they win the halfway line battles, and that time they get gifted a goal, 2-1. I'm going to change the settings real quick. We don't need 240 FPS. We'll just drop it down to that. But it's a less comfortable scoreline now for NewJeans. Off the kickoff, though, it might just be a quick reply. No, Super Lucky send that one wide. Here is a chance of the follow-up. Great shot, but it's just off target. Amphis playing slow, tried to get the 50 on Scorchy. It is sent long. Low boost from Scorchy. No connection by Super Lucky, and out wide now for Kaka. The shot sent wide. Easy enough for Team Australia to deal with, and Super Lucky now takes it high once more. Amphis for Kaka. The shot again sent wide, but you're seeing how willing NewJeans are to find each other in these plays, how willing they are to get forward. Out wide Akame. Now Zombie. Awkward touch. Super Lucky left for Kaka. No, goes the other way. Super Lucky flip reset. Saved by Scorchy and sent long by Akame. Amphis with a piece of it. Trying to stay behind it. Little bit awkward on the NewJeans defense. Super Lucky comes through and cleans up. Amphis. 51 by Zombie, and it sets up a play, but we're not seeing any of it because the demo cam wasn't doing us any favors. Play does break down, though. Kaka on the back wall, 50-50. Amphis chasing it. Scorchy is there. Doesn't connect, and Amphis tries to take it middle, finds a bump. A teammate from NewJeans to follow up. And once again, NewJeans reset. A lot of possession, a lot of pressure on this side of half. Finally a chance maybe to break, but Zombie beaten out by Amphis. Ceiling shot over the top. It's in, Amphis. That is clean. Didn't even really need to stretch that much. Had enough boost in the tank. Knew he had enough boost in the tank. Gets the job done. NewJeans back with the 2-goal margin. Make that 3. And in a best of 3 series, winning game 1 can be oh so crucial. And NewJeans are looking to do just that. 59 seconds for Team Australia to find 3 goals to at least force an overtime. And I don't think that's a realistic expectation of this roster. Scorchy sends a shot on. Super Lucky does well to readjust. Now Amphis has Kaka. Kaka tries to find a central wall for Amphis, who hits it high. Scorchy does well to get up there. Red Amphis had low boost, and we'll go again. Double flip reset. Out to the sidewall. Akame, 50. Super Lucky takes it into his own half. Intentional or not, it works out. And with 30 seconds remaining, it's dangerous again in front of NewJeans' half. But they just play out of the press. They find the passes, go the other end. Kaka denied. Super Lucky for Amphis. It's a double commit on the side of Team Australia. But NewJeans have done enough. In the remaining 50 seconds, they brought it down to 10. And there's really no way through for this Team Australia side. Game 1 in the favor of NewJeans, and it is a best of 3. So they are on series point now. Bit rough that for a team like this, they find each other so early into the tournament, at least on the side of the Team Australia side. But it is the case, and they had a rough start. They did pull one back, yet at one point it was that relatively close scoreline of 2-1, but couldn't get the job done, couldn't really overturn that deficit, and NewJeans close it out quite comfortably. Amphis 3 goals as well. 3 assists for Super Lucky. Kaka, just a solitary goal, no assists. But everyone fit and firing for this NewJeans roster. As we wait to get into game number 2 here. Honestly, if you're this side of Team Australia, I'm not too sure what you're talking about in this short break. Because NewJeans is just such a strong roster at the moment that you get put in this position, you have to play them round 1. It's just very unfortunate to be here. But NewJeans, as you saw, took game 1. They're looking to sweep in this best of 3. And off the kickoff, Amphis 1v1 situation, sent it high. Follow up almost there. Super Lucky had to be a little bit too patient. Ended up not being able to go. Flip reset. Akame double over the top as well. Amphis to clean it away. And this Team Australia side looking to build some pressure early in game 2. Want to at least make a series of it. Flip reset. No. Akame just with the edge dribble into the corner. Follow-up might be there. Scorchy fake zombie over the top. Amphis finds the corner and clears it away. All the way back for Scorchy. Plenty of time. Plenty of boost as well. Sends it long. Super Lucky. Great speed up high. Looks for the 50. Drops it in the middle. Amphis is there. Great touch by Scorchy. Descended out into the corner. Mikaka with the pressure. Looks for the bump. Doesn't find it. Super Lucky double tap opportunity. In for Amphis. Clean first goal. NewJeans have the lead. 1-0. And they all found each other there. NewJeans, everyone getting forward again. We've seen that. And I said during the Scrims World Cup, they look to get forward. They look to make those chances. But on too many occasions, they were making too many mistakes that someone was a little bit too committed. They weren't quite reading the play of their teammates. And now it's really working out for them. Those triple commit plays where everyone gets forward are now paying off for this NewJeans side. The work early in the offseason paying off to this point. I mean, it's been paying off throughout the entire offseason. Even in the event that I thought NewJeans looked a bit rough, they still got the job done there. Which is the mark of a good side, being able to win even if you're not playing that well. Amphis, forced into an awkward save, does make it. Akame, super lucky out wide, looks to get back to it now. Has a chance, flip reset. Went for the early scoop, found the backboard, nothing more. Amphis now to the ceiling. Might drop it down, has a great pass over to the top, and super lucky went. Scorchy there first, Kaka into the corner. Super lucky will come over to cover. Zombie takes over control. Halfway point, Scorchy sends it long again. Looks to get the double on the out wide, and Super Lucky should be able to get something away. Does look downfield, Amphis, no connection. This game's looking a little bit closer. And this Team Australia side might be able to get something from it. However, Kaka for Amphis. The follow-up didn't quite come through. And Super Lucky, that's an ingenious play. Looks to get back to it as well, and Kaka was waiting. Nothing there for NewJeans, though. Akame, 50-50 halfway line. And Zombie's up quickly. Those are the plays that I speak about from this Zombie. The amount of times that you see those plays where Zombie just gets up and gets a touch away in the halfway point. It is incredible, at least from what we've seen in this offseason. But to this point, hasn't made that much of a difference. Scorchy for Akame. Looks to take it forward. Amphis, a little bit awkward, has boost to work with and just bangs that one downfield. Scorchy with the pressure. And Team Australia are finding more success at staying in the NewJeans half this game. But eventually it breaks, and with the mechanical prowess of these three NewJeans players, at any moment, any slight overcommit can cost you. Amphis, tight angle, tries to find the center ball. Zombie away. Kaka looks to get back to it. The slight touch. Amphis is up. 50-50. Super Lucky will commit. Double tap, flip reset opportunity. Doesn't bury it. And still just the one goal difference. Team Australia still alive and fighting. But Amphis, his own double tap opportunity. Now finds Super Lucky, who goes for the flick over the top. Can't quite connect. But they have to break. They have to find opportunities to get forward here, Team Australia. They're doing well defensively. They're getting the job done. But offensively, they've struggled. That was a slight misplay from Amphis. Still a chance here for Team Australia as Kaka looks to find the corner. Flip reset. Stays on the play as well. Just the minute remaining. Team Australia, they'll want to score soon. They'll want a chance to bury this in regulation if they get a goal here. And the bump comes through Scorchy. But no follow-up. Akame low boost. And a second goal here for NewJeans would be all but deadly in this series as well. Super Lucky out wide. Amphis is there. Over the top by Scorchy. Kaka has to chase it back. And he is also comfortable in these positions off his own back wall. Sends it down. Tries to find the double. Doesn't. Zombie does find the back wall. It waterfalls down nicely for Scorchy. But Amphis, good speed. And stays with the play. Great play from Amphis. Finds the boost as well. Now Super Lucky has a chance just to build that pressure. Keep the ball in this half. Good demo by Super Lucky. Has the boost as well. Ends up leaving out of play. Will turn it now and gets it away again. NewJeans, they're playing for each other at the moment. They make sure that their touch is either a positive play away or trying to find a teammate. And now Team Australia have it all to do, which they cannot do. NewJeans progress through in quite comfortable fashion there. Get the music going as well. Let me have a look at the bracket, see what it's doing. And there was a DQ in the other side, so that does mean that this matchup that's going on next will be quite quick heading into it. So I don't think we even need to go to a break. I think we'll be quite quick into winners round 3. So let me change the broadcast stuff actually, which will be NewJeans on that side. And that's good. And it's winners round 3. All right. So yeah, we shouldn't be too far actually getting into the next one. So we'll probably just stick on this screen for a little while. That being said, can I? No, I can't do that. It's cool. It is what it is. I was going to see if I could set up a scoreline thing for the commentary screen, but I can't. It is what it is. No sweat there. It's not the special broadcast package that I had for different organizations through the season, so it is what it is. But NewJeans, very strong start in this tournament, and we'll go a little bit more relaxed for the next one, I think. It's very much expected that they get the job done in the next series. If they don't get the job done in the next series, we might just have a new OCE super team on our hands, because this CEX roster is Evo, Acropolis, and Bano? Unfortunately, I'm not sure. But that does mean I have a lot of confidence in this NewJeans roster getting over the line. So I think we'll go a little bit more laid back on the cast for the next one. I went sort of a little bit more all out for the first series, but that was primarily because it was against a respectable bubble team there. Potentially even top 8 quality if they find the right moments heading into the next season. But very quickly we are readied up as well in the start bracket. So I don't think we'll be too far away from heading in. That being said, this team that is next up, the other games in this bracket, DQ in the first match. Then it was a DQ win for CEX. So for that little part of the bracket there, this is going to be the first actual game for any of those 3 teams that started off in the Darius's Minions and Blazers and CEX. They finally get a game going here. Also, I didn't see if an ad went there. I think an ad did go at some point. But, it's unfortunate. I tried to delay it. But, very quickly into this one. Ad did go. No worries. They're all Season 1... oh, wait, no. They're not all Season 1 Supersonic Legends. Have I got the team colors right as well? I do, again. But I forgot to reset it. Bear with me. Reset series score. Okay, we're off and running in this one. And Kaka, 5 seconds in, has a goal. I'm taking a quick look as well. Season 1, Season 7 Supersonic Legends. So not incompetent players. That it's not the freest of games, but as to be completely honest, I don't think I've ever heard of any of these players. I should be turning off the music. So we are into this series now. Necropolis in front of net, little bit awkward. He's out for Evo, no boost, and is very awkward, still very awkward. For this NewJeans side, they should be able to get a chance on. That's a great shot from Karkup. It's been a while since I've done a more laid-back cast, actually. I've got to relearn the mechanics of it. I've got to relearn how to sit back a little bit. Amphis, another shot. 2-0. Easy as you like, really. This NewJeans side very much expected just to cruise in this series. Maybe get a couple of style points. If there's a big moment, big mechanical moment, we might get a little bit hyped for it for the most part. just going to be chilling out. Kaka flip reset. Nothing really going there. Super lucky underneath, and it's the third. Well and truly, NewJeans are in control of this match already. Just over a minute gone, 3 goals to 0. You know, you got to win them all. You got to win all your series. You got to win all the games put in front of you if you want to win tournaments. And so far, NewJeans have been doing that in the off-season. They've only lost a couple of series overall. Maybe even only 1 series as far as I can remember. That's a great goal, Kaka. As far as I can remember, I think they've only lost 1 series in this off-season. And that was to Kib Gang. That's... Unless they lost... No, they didn't lose early on in the Scrims World Cup. So yeah, they've only lost 1 series in the off-season. Unless they lost early in RLO Grand Slam, which again, I don't believe they did. I don't remember a loss early in Grand Slam at least. So for the most part, you know, they're getting the job done. They're just winning what's in front of them. And that's all you can really ask for them. That's an opening, though. And CEX do have a goal through Bano. I need to skip. I keep forgetting to skip. I'm more in my laid back, like how I used to commentate for RLCS team streams and stuff. And I'm really laid back at the moment. Never really skipped any of those replays. So I've just fallen back into that sort of style, I guess. Super lucky. Amphis drops it down, almost finding the infield, or the in the air infield pass. Nothing quite connecting on that occasion. Oh, might be a second. Almost a chance. In front of net, a little bit too slow to get there, but it works out. A little bit awkward, and Evo does make it 4-2. Maybe a little bit more respect needs to be shown to this team in orange. Kaka puts one on. Follow-up doesn't really connect there, and Super Lucky will just recover it in the sidewall. A little bit awkward. Amphis shot on. And now all the way back here for Kaka. Plenty of boost in the tank. Has Super Lucky off the sidewall. Takes it to the ceiling, and Evo got a piece of it. Chance to CEX to get forward. But Super Lucky on the sidewall looks to get forward once more. Has Amphis in the middle. The flick doesn't quite come through. And Kaka double on the sidewall just to delay some time. Amphis didn't get a piece of it. Super Lucky not quite connecting with Amphis on that occasion, but he did go downfield, almost got something. Evo again on the counter attack. Couple of chances opening up here for the CX roster. Super Lucky takes it high. Waterfalls in front of net. Bano does take it away. I'm just gonna say Bano. I apologize if that's not correct. It might just be Barn or Ben. I don't know. Super Lucky 5-2. But I really don't know how I'm meant to say that name. I do apologize. If anyone does know, correct me, but I've honestly got no clue. But it is 5-2 NewJeans. I mean, it was never even really in doubt when they went when they conceded a couple of goals. But you can tell they are just having a bit of fun with it. Not really trying too hard in this series, at least in this game. They take it a little bit too serious that, of course, you know, big goal blowout. Don't really want to wait too long. That being said, though, there is 7 goals in this one. But I'm sure if NewJeans were fully into this, then you could be seeing, you know, 13 nils or such at this stage, even. Flip reset for Kaka. Over the top. Great little shot, but off the post. On a couple of occasions, we've seen those mechanical plays just not quite work out. Maybe it's a game 2 situation, these goals to start getting scored for this NewJeans roster. Super lucky. Double tap opportunity. No connection again, and it is cleared away. Well, 30 seconds remaining. 3-goal difference. NewJeans well and truly in control here. Amphis does have Kaka in the middle. Double tap opportunity. No, just the shot on. Acropolis does make a good save. Evo does clear it away. Bano was up. Super lucky in the corner. Double tap not quite there. Another good chance to CEX in front of net. Super lucky doesn't connect, but 10 seconds to go. that really will be that in game 1. NewJeans never really expected anything else than a win. And a comfortable win that was. Super lucky. Trying to find one more, not quite. It does drop down. And there's still that bug where you can't see in-game chat, which is a little bit unfortunate. I think, as far as I can tell, it's just GG's being called. But in-game chat, you can't see after the goals are scored, after the game ends. So, is what it is. But very, very comfortable in game 1 here for this NewJeans side. You'd expect much the same in game 2. Of course, if they win this, they progress to, I believe, the quarterfinals. Yep, winners quarterfinals if they win this, and that will be a series against... Oh, I was incorrect. It won't realistically be 2018 Triple Tap. It'll likely be FBH, which is Fiber, Banana Head, and Hunter. I completely missed on the fact that they're called FBH and not Mystery Van. So, realistically, next series will be a very interesting one, which will be NewJeans. Of course, you know, disregarding a potential big upset on both ends. But FBH, which is Fiber, Banana Head, and Hunter, or Mystery Van from the previous off-season events, against NewJeans will potentially, or very much, be the expected series in the winners quarterfinal. What's going on, Xylo or Ethereal? Do you have a preferred name? Let me know in chat. How you doing? Welcome in. Super lucky. Looks to score the first of the game here. Not quite finding it. Anthus all the way back, taking it forward. Gets a 50-50. Honestly, that name has completely taken me by surprise. Acropolis! Almost. Super lucky gets a save. But yeah, that name's absolutely taken me by surprise. I was thinking, you know, it's probably a relatively smooth run down into the winner's semi-final. But that is a best of 3, by the way. I'm going to refer to them as Mystery Van until we get into that series, because that's what everyone sort of knows them as. But Mystery Van NewJeans, best of 3 is kind of crazy. Super lucky does get the first in this game. That's, you know, the seeding is based on 3v3 rank, so that's why these teams are put in different positions. I'm pretty sure NewJeans were technically the 43rd seed heading into this tournament. But that's based on 3v3 rank and not based on, you know, other potential seeding factors like off-season events and RLCS placements and stuff like that. Oh, infield passing play not quite found. Amphis finds the crossbar. It's an own goal. It is an own goal. Everyone in the lobby getting involved. Super lucky. Found Kaka, found Amphis, and found Acropolis, I think it was, who put it in their own net. But that's what happens when you have a seeded tournament like this one. You know, it's interesting. It's entertaining. It's, you know, people will make complaints that, oh, you know, I shouldn't be playing NewJeans at this point in the tournament, but it's entertaining as a viewer. Having a best of 3, you do not see best of 3s between, you know, the potential 2 best teams in the region. In fact, the 2 teams that made the grand final of the RLO Grand Slam. You know, there could be questions of who really is that second best team in terms of Mystery Van, or FPH in this case, against Jimmer's Mad Dogs. We didn't see that series. We saw Mystery Van against Kib Gang in the Grand Slam. So, you know, there still could be questions over top 1, top 2, top 3. Realistically, NewJeans are in that top 1 because they beat everyone. But the top 2 and top 3 position, and even top 4, still contested. Well, we are seeing currently the 2 grand finalists from the RLO Grand Slam will be going head-to-head in the next series, unless a major upset is going on in that other one. And it'll be less of a major upset in that series than it is in this one. But it doesn't look like there will be an upset in this one. Super lucky makes it 3. And there hasn't been too much in Game 2 here for CEX to cheer for. They look to get something here. Evo on the double. Saved away by Super Lucky. Gets a touchdown field. Amphis waiting. Super Lucky ends up committing. Finding the back wall. Amphis went quickly. Didn't connect. Kaka. And Amphis finding a couple of bumps. Will just set his teammate up. No. Cuts in field. And it's a goal for Kaka. Not the cleanest of goals. But the mind games are there, I guess. Don't know who's going to hit the ball if Amphis just cuts and sits in front of Kaka. But 4-0. Pretty comfortable here for NewJeans, which, as I said, really no expectations that there would be anything other than a comfortable series in this one. Here is Amphis, double tap opportunity, cleared away by Benno. Acropolis, downfield, and Super Lucky. Pinch with Kaka as Amphis downfield. They're getting creative in this one. You know, maybe they've got to focus up a little bit. They've got a big opponent next. Interesting to see how these teams cope with going in from a series that, at least for this NewJeans roster, how it feels going from a series which they are so heavily favorites to going into a series where they're still probably favorites based on that grand final performance, but definitely a team that, if they win, it wouldn't be considered really an upset. It would just be considered a good series, I guess, in a best of 3 in particular. 30 seconds to go, 4-0 for NewJeans and Super Lucky. Looking to make it 5. Air dribble over the top. Can't get the dunk on down. But that is the story in this series. Very, very, very comfortable for NewJeans. Couple of goals to be credited to their CEX side. Don't get that wrong. They did score a couple in Game 1. But nothing really to show for it. That is so nice from Super Lucky. That's... I hope someone doesn't skip. I want to see this one back. They're not skipping. Great. Amphis. Oh, that's nasty. That is incredibly nasty. 5-2. Oh, sorry. 5-0. 2 seconds remaining. Nothing can change here. And NewJeans will call GG's as, again, they sweep through in this point of the bracket. However, the next series might not be so easy. And boy, oh boy. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next one. However, that series is still ongoing. FBH and Triple Tap still going at the moment. Those rosters, of course, FBH being Fiber, Banana Head, and Hunter, and 2018 Triple Tap being Remick, Creed, and Jimmo. Realistically, FBH will get the job done there. I don't think there's too much doubt for anyone. But, you know, Triple Tap, they're not a bad roster. They've shown potential in this offseason. So maybe they can make something of that series, actually. Let me have a look. I think I have a couple added, so maybe I can see what's going on there. It's very much Triple Tap currently losing 4-1. So I assume that's probably Game 2. Which being said, I'm going to go to a quick little break. It should not be long at all. Just want to take a drink and stuff off camera because, I don't know, why do you want to watch me drink water, realistically? But yeah, we'll be back. Shouldn't be too long. Enjoy the music.
Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony. Left me with the pieces of forever that you broke. But since you left me alone, I've been high. I've been high. Lately I've been I wanna know what nobody knows. I wanna go where nobody goes. I lost my way, but I found my fighter's destiny. I don't wanna look back now, 'cause I know that I don't need your love. I won't let you take me down, 'cause lately I've been high. I've been high. Lately I've been Lately I've been high. Yeah.
Look left, look right. And I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high. Taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life. Whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high. But I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a come with a taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life. Whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high. But I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a
We are back, and we're not too far away from getting into the next one either, I don't believe. So, it does look as though it will be NewJeans against FBH, or Mystery Van. For those of you who have kept track in the off-season, Mystery Van being Banana Head, Fiber, and Hunter. Just had to change the thing there. Winners quarterfinal now, right? Winners quarterfinal. Winners quarterfinal it is. Cool. This could realistically be the biggest series of the day. We got quite a big potential matchup. Looking forward to this one. And when I say biggest matchup, I am talking about overall in terms of the rest of the bracket. However, that being said, I haven't really paid attention to the rest of the bracket. I could be lying there. But we are very quickly into this one. And the team colors are wrong. Bear with me as I switch teams and reset series score. Nope, I was right. I don't know why I got that wrong. Okay, there we go. It is an interesting matchup in this one. The previous series between FPH and 2018 Triple Tap did go to Game 3. So for that roster, maybe not quite. For this FPH roster, not quite what they would have wanted in that series. So far, it's been a 2-0-2-0 for NewJeans, coming into this off the back of some better format. Fist with the bump, Fiber, open net. Kaka. There's a couple of defenders there, but It was relatively open. And NewJeans have the lead early on into game one. And this is a massive series. Loser of this drops down to the lower bracket. It is a double elimination format. They have to play on the verge of their life in the rest of the tournament here. Fiber, 50 by Amphis. Super Lucky's up quickly. Here is Kaka taking control. Has one behind, has one in front. Went over the top, Banana Head with a touch. Into the middle, Amphis is there, beaten out by Fiber. Good 50 by Fiber. Super Lucky is there first and has Amphis waiting downfield. Hunter up quickly into the middle. Kaka. Good speed by Fiber at the halfway line to shut it down. And again, it's a meeting between Fiber and his previous roster. Hunter, Kaka, previous teammates as well. Couple of different storylines that can unfold every time that these two teams match up. Fiber has Banana Head, tries to find a bump. And Kaka gets the save, gets the clearance. Moves them away from defense. NewJeans with that 1-goal lead still at the moment. Super Lucky's up quick. Good read into the corner. Fiber's there. Hunter up quickly. Kaka was quicker. And Banana Head beats out Amphis. 50'd out wide by Super Lucky. Fiber. Here is Kaka. Slowing down the play for NewJeans a little bit. 50-50 out wide. Super Lucky will be there first. Sends it long. Kaka's up quickly. Redirect from Kaka. Buries it. 2-0. Fantastic stuff. Super Lucky finding Kaka, who just picked up the mid boost. 2-0 lead. NewJeans looking fresh in game one. This very well could be a match that we see in the grand final of this event. We're seeing it now. And at the moment, it's a strong start for NewJeans. Super Lucky gets a piece of that one. Amphis out wide, will send it long. Banana Head all the way back. The touch is awkward, does well in the end, and gets back to it, but might just give away possession. No, stays on the play. Super Lucky cuts though. Hunter, third man committing. Into the middle, Amphis had Super Lucky out wide. The demo comes through. FBH looking for some bumps, looking for some demos. Might just open up a play a little bit here, but Amphis sends it long. Has Kaka waiting. Hunter's there first, and good control by Hunter. Now Lucky. Had Kaka waiting on the wings. Doesn't quite find him. Amphis forward. Looks to get back to it again. Into the middle. Great pass. No one there for this NewJeans side, though. Fiber on the counter-attack. Flip reset. Didn't quite get it. Double commit from NewJeans, but it works out, and Super Lucky has Kaka in the middle. Might go himself. Super Lucky denied. And yet again, we've seen a lot of counter-attacks from both of these teams. It's a very back-and-forth game at the moment. Amphis. First touch, maybe not ideal. Does get back to it. Just bide some time for his team to get back. Fiber in the corner with the 50. Doesn't find it. Super Lucky for Kaka. No connection again. And Banana Head is third. Hits it forward. Super Lucky all the way back. Looks to control into corner. Did well. Hunter is there. Amphis slowing down the play once more. Has Kaka waiting downfield. Goes himself, Amphis. Kaka, a bit of a decoy downfield. And the defense couldn't push too quickly. They had to be aware of the pass, which didn't come that time. It did lead to a goal before, and now that leads to a goal for Fiber. 2-1. Less comfortable scoreline here. FBH pull one back. Hunter, Banana Head, and then Fiber. A double commit in the save from NewJeans. Gives away possession. Minute remaining. 1-goal lead is a lot less comfortable than NewJeans would have liked. Super Lucky's up quickly. Here is Kaka. Flip reset. Over the top. Good 50-50 by Hunter. Super Lucky's there quickly, though. And they'd love a second goal here, NewJeans. But Banana Head has other ideas. Sends it long. Amphis. Nice and composed on the back wall. Gets bumped by Hunter. B-Head. Into the middle. Good 50-50 away. Hunter's there again. Amphis. Hunter across the net. Dangerous for FBH. But it's saved away by Super Lucky. Fiber. Flip reset chance. Didn't quite connect again. We're not quite seeing Fiber connect with those mechanical plays we know he's capable of making. B-Head, shot on. Amphis with a save away. And game one can be so crucial in these series, especially when it's a side like NewJeans against FBH, and it might just open up. B-Head cleared away. Fiber keeps the pressure alive for the time being, but they have to score without the ball touching the ground. Hunter, B-Head, on the ceiling. 60 in the tank, 50-50 by Kaka. Drops down NewJeans. Take game 1. Decent performance there from NewJeans. 2 early goals, and that's all they really needed in this one. Response was there from Fiber. Everyone getting involved in the FBH goal. But didn't really get too much going. Didn't get enough going in that one to really strike anything home, to really bring us to that 2-all game. NewJeans comfortable enough with the 2-goal lead that they sustained, and then did drop down to that one, but they got over the line. They got the job done. Game 2, though, FBH warmed up towards the end of that one. They'll look to warm well into game 2. Do or die in terms of upper bracket now for FBH. They look to force a game 3. NewJeans look to continue on in sweeping fashion. Behead, Fiber, no double. Follow-ups there from Hunter, but set wide. Kaka. Fiber's there. Looks to get back to it quickly. Super lucky away. Hunter has Behead in the middle. Great passing play. Hunter. It's in 1-0. Great passing play there. Hunter finding his teammate, dropping it back down, and Hunter with the lofted effort over the top. FBH have a lead, and it's doubled. Fiber off the kickoff. Makes it 2. And FBH, I said they were warming up towards the end of the previous match. They are well and truly warmed up now. 2 goals to start us off. Might even be 3. Hunter doesn't connect. Amphis a little bit awkward over the top, or it could be a quick counterattack. Hunter beats out Super Lucky. Now Kaka up quick. Flip reset. Couldn't stay behind it. Fiber away, and Amphis finds the sidewall. Fiber sends it long. Super Lucky's there. Behead, a little bit awkward. Drops it back, and Super Lucky's still on the play. Into the middle, over the top. Dangerous from Super Lucky. Touch on from Fiber. Fiber again, low boost, does well. Behead, low boost as well. FBH playing dangerously with low boost, but Hunter tries to find the redirect. Not quite connecting there. Amphis for Super Lucky into the middle, denied by Banana Head. Diving clearance away. Gets demoed, but Fiber pushes on through. Now Amphis sends it long. Banana Head. Now Super Lucky over to Kaka. Ooh, couldn't quite get what he wanted on that. Does allow Amphis to push through now. Might fake it out. Did fake it out, but was read by Banana Head. Super Lucky on the double. Drops it down. Behead will clear it away. Kaka with the 50. And Behead moves it into the central. Great pass. Fiber shot wide. Behead keeps the pressure alive. Fiber on the redirect. Again keeping the pressure, but Amphis tries to go over the top. Looking for Kaka. 3 minutes 10 still left in this game. It's not panic territory in game 2 here for NewJeans. Banana Head is up quick. Super Lucky was quicker. Hunter halfway line, good touch. Now Amphis, and it's sent away. Hunter will have a little bit of boost to work with. Doesn't have a life to work with, though. Gets demoed, the shot on, saved away. But the defense is scrambling from NewJeans. Kaka. Now Amphis takes it high, gets dunked on by Banana Head. Super Lucky all the way back. Oh, it's just in from Fiber. And it's a 3-0 lead now. Just over half the game left in this one. And FBH have turned it around. 2-0 down and then 2-1 down in game 1. And they're well and truly alive now. 3-0 up, half the game left. FBH looking a lot better, and it's for Hunter. Tight angle. Banana Head getting a playmaker tag there as well. 3 assists in game 2. And at this current rate, we will be headed to a game 3. And, you know, normally we say a series of teams like this deserves a game 5, deserves a game 7. But on this occasion, at this point in the tournament, it deserves a game 3. Kaka sends it forward. Amphis. Hold your breath. 4-1. Still 2 minutes remaining. And NewJeans, they're not quite out of it yet. They have a lifeline thanks to that goal. And I did see FBH lost a couple of big goal leads. I think they got the job done for the most part in their previous series. But at one point, they had a 4-1 lead over Triple Tap, which ended up being a 3-4 lead. And against a NewJeans roster, maybe that can flip the other way. Amphis, tight angle, the shot's not really anything spectacular. And Hunter takes it high. Super Lucky went quickly, gets the touchdown. And Super Lucky looks for the bump. Kaka sends it to the side wall. Looks to get back to it, but Hunter, great cut on the play. Flip reset. Taking it high again, looking for the bump. Doesn't find it. B-Head in the corner, looks to move it central. Good demo by Kaka. Now Amphis has Super Lucky in his sights. Can't connect up. Super Lucky for Amphis. No connection. The follow-up's there, though. Super Lucky again, and Kaka is up quick. Onto the double. Drops down, but B-Head clears it away everywhere in this game, Banana Head. 3 assists. Getting back and doing the defensive duties that he needs to do as well. And gets it by the halfway line over the top of Kaka. 50 on Super Lucky. Hunter moving it forward. The 4-1 scoreline, though, looks as though it might be enough. Looks as though it will be held to that 4-1 scoreline. NewJeans, they tried and tried, but they could not blow the house down in Game 2. Unless some miracle happens here. Game 3 is well and truly on. And FBH, they turned Game 1 around. They made it a 2-1 scoreline. They shifted the momentum in their favor. I was going to say that NewJeans maybe just shifted the momentum in their favor, taking the most recent goal. But again, FBH score again. 5-1. Might be 6. No, saved away. Could still be 6. Banana Head shot on. Saved by Super Lucky. But FBH well and truly finding their form now. Looking much better in Game 2. Much like the side we expect to see from these 3 players. Some top players in the region. It drops down. And we do have a game number 3. And it was a lot more in favor of FBH in that game than it was in favor of NewJeans in Game 1. Boy, oh boy. This is a test here for NewJeans. It's a test here for FBH as well. Don't get that wrong. But NewJeans, they look solid, and then they struggled. That is a lot of shots. 15 shots from this FBH side. 9 saves from NewJeans. But NewJeans only with a third of the shots that FBH had in that game. FBH with 15, like I said. NewJeans only with 5. And I guess when you're scoring 5 goals a game, you've got to take a lot of shots realistically. That's probably understandable from this FBH side. But still, a lot of saves coming through from NewJeans, but not a lot of goals. And not a lot of shots either. That's where they've really coughed up their chances. They've really not got what they needed in Game 2. But it all comes down to Game 3. Winner of this progresses to the winner's semi-final. The loser drops to the lower bracket. Shots off target. Oh, not quite a save. And Fiber gets the opener in 3. Almost coming through on the save. The connection not quite there for the squishy. And off the kickoff, Amphis slows it down. They conceded early in the previous. They conceded early here. It could be too early here again. No. Amphis with the save. NewJeans need to kick something back into gear. And they're looking to do just that. Kaka takes to the side wall. Low boost in the tank, though. Tried to leave it for a teammate, and then maybe the comms got a little messy. Super Lucky, full boost to work with. All the way in his own half. Hunter's up. Super Lucky underneath with a 50. B-Head was there. Amphis had to go quickly. And did so. And now Amphis has Super Lucky in front of him over the top of Fiber. Had Kaka underneath as well. Hunter. That's a dangerous one. Amphis low boost has to connect. Did so. Fiber was waiting. And now Amphis still awkward. Low boost again. And NewJeans struggling to get out of defense. Now Kaka low boost. Everyone low boost on NewJeans. Being absolutely starved in the first minute here. Kaka gets it away, but not for long. Now has boost to work with. Takes it high, tries to go low. Now super lucky long. Amphis is up quickly. Hunter low boost. Could be a good shot from Amphis. Hunter low boost makes the stop. Banana Head. 50 by Amphis. Still up for NewJeans. Fiber a little bit awkward. The touch is in front of net. But the follow-up is not quick enough. Kaka sends it across. Amphis low boost again. It's a very low boost play. Very low boost game to this point. Whoever's been defending has been awkward and have been low in the tank. Amphis, double tap opportunity. Into the corner. Try to get it middle. Banana Head downfield, low boost to chase. Super lucky. Eventually finds the demo. Now Kaka. Oh, the touch is a giveaway to Hunter. And Fiber. Shot saved. Banana Head's up quickly though. Looks to maintain possession. Amphis in the corner. Hunter's there. Doesn't get bumped. Super lucky. One touch. Kaka to take it away. Fiber's up quickly. Kaka over the top. Amphis up quicker. Drops it down. It's dangerous, but no follow-up to be had. And Hunter slows it down again. Kaka on the cut. Shot on. Saved by Fiber. Pressure building though. NewJeans. More and more possession. More and more pressure. It might just break though. Banana Head with the dunk. Fiber and Banana Head both there. The touch for Fiber. Saved by Super Lucky. And now Kaka. Underneath, over the top with the flip reset. Has to chase onto it. Into the middle, it's dangerous. Fiber's there, though. Amphis up quick. Double tap for Amphis! Buries it, 1-1. And NewJeans, they are looking better now. More and more chances in this series. They finally find net. Amphis. And Kaka quickly on the double. Amphis is underneath it. Cleared away by Banana Head. Super lucky. Fiber's there. Slow down play. Amphis a little bit awkward, but does well with the boost he had. Now Kaka off the back wall. Sends it long. Super lucky chasing it down. Fiber is there. And Amphis is there too. Super lucky 50-50. Hunter in a race with Kaka. Hunter wins that one. And Kaka overall might just win the war. No. In the end, it drops to Amphis. Low boost still. And it's a very, very low boost game. The boost consumption is through the roof. Boost companies are glad they invested, and so is Super Lucky. Had enough boost in the tank, 2-1. In game 3, the double tap's good. And NewJeans make it 2-1. They have their lead. They have to hold on for a minute 20. But right now, they are well and truly alive in the upper bracket. Fiber looking to change that. Finds the demo. Hunter, low boost. Half a tank, rather. Finds it 50. Now Fiber committed. Banana Head also committed. It's an open net for Kaka. Walks that one home. 3-1. 58 seconds remaining. And it was a tight match. It's a tight series. But it might just be falling apart at the death for FBH. Final minute, 2 goals down. Score now, and there's still a sliver of hope. Amphis. Banana Head, a little bit awkward. In front of net, Fiber's there. Low boost for B-Head, and eventually it is played away by Fiber. Had boost in the tank. Banana Head now forward. Amphis clears it long. Anyone there? It's not there from Fiber. 4-1 series should be done now. And NewJeans, they fought through the storm. And now it is clear skies in the upper bracket. The next series looks as though NewJeans should be comfortable in their next one. Kaka getting another, gets a hat trick. But the next series looks as though it should be relatively comfortable for NewJeans, and so the skies remain clear. And if they win the next one, on top of making sure they get over the top in this one, but if they do win that winner's semi-final, which is a best of 5, then we do see them move on through to day number 2. Super Lucky looking for another. Emphasis there for Kaka, looking to make it 6-1. No connection, really. And it does drop on down at 0 seconds. 5-1. And in this matchup, NewJeans come out victorious. Solid performance there from NewJeans to get the job done. Look, after game 2, there was question marks. There was the question of, can they get the job done? Will they get over the top of this FBH side? FBH looks so good in game 2. They looked really good to get us underway in game 3. But by the end of game 3, boy oh boy, NewJeans turned it on. They had so much pressure. They had a lot of possession. And they finally get the job done in game 3. That does mean they move on through to verse Sea Monkeys, which is Whale, Purple Duck, and I assume that's Spadoodles. Which, you know, realistically should be quite a comfortable series here for NewJeans, realistically. And if they do win that, then they do move on through to day number 2 in the upper bracket, which let me get these series score switched up now, and we make this team Sea Monkeys, which I do not have any logos for, so that is that. And we wait for the next series. Well, I don't think we should be waiting too long, but I am going to go to a quick break again. But we shouldn't be too long. As I said, we will be back very shortly. Don't go anywhere. We will be very quickly back.
staying up when I go out. You gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
One's a company, two's a crowd. Three's a party coming, move around like first rush when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down. Enjoy the ride, got some pillows in the Chevy. It's like a darling, low hitting heavy. Take your time, let me know when you're ready. Couple months I've been messing with this steady. Open for plans tonight. Lost in the afterglow. Oh, girl, your love for me keeps calling me, so I'm calling you. Lord, give me love to find. I long for your company. Oh, girl, your love for me is a part of me, my biology. It won't be over till the fat lady sings. I owe you a trip, cause me and you, we got a thing. My sunshine state, hair curly like a string. Just a big ol' ooh, smile, that's about all you gotta bring. So enjoy the ride, got some pillows in the Chevy. It's like a darling, low hitting heavy. Take your time, let me know when you're ready. Couple months I've been messing with this steady. Open for plans tonight. Lost in the afterglow. Oh, girl, your love for me keeps calling me, so I'm calling you. Lord, give me love to find. I long for your company. Oh, girl, your love for me is a part of me, my biology. Самолет несет меня, будто в кулаке зажав великан. В иллюминаторе земля. Самолет несет меня, большой стальной великан. В иллюминаторе земля. Open for plans tonight. Lost in the afterglow. Oh, girl, your love for me keeps calling me, so I'm calling you. Lord, give me love to find. I long for your company. Oh, girl, your love for me is a part of me, my biology.
All right. You know what? we'll keep the music on for now. We're not too far away from the potential final game of the day. Likely final game of the day. I'm pretty confident that NewJeans will get the job done here over Sea Monkeys. Sea Monkeys, again, is Whale, Purple Duck, and I'm pretty certain that is Spadoodles. Which is a couple of players that I got to commentate during the ODL season. So look forward to it. Spadoodles and Purple Duck, quite big standouts for me in that ODL Division 2 run. So keen to see them step up against a big team such as NewJeans. Currently just waiting for the match to get underway. But, it will be interesting to see how it goes. Hey, Jakazi, how you doing? And thank you for the follow, Kaka, as well. But I assume you're not here anymore because we're into the thing, so that thank you is falling on deaf ears. But anyway, this matchup should be read the player names. Where's Max Formal? Where is Mr. Max Formal? I don't even know what player is what. I've got no idea. How am I meant to commentate this? I've got no idea. All I can ask for is for NewJeans to 1-0, 1-0 sweep. I don't want to be here. This is ridiculous. Yeah, Super Lucky does open the scoring, 1-0. Thank you for the follow, Corrupt and Marstopia as well. Appreciate the follows, thank you. I really don't want to be here. I don't like these names. And they're going to score. They're going to score. They've scored. It is 1-1. I'm just going to commentate without talking about the other team's names. And we're going to call them Festive, Freaky, and I really don't want to say Sigma, but it's Sigma. We'll call them by the start, I guess. It is 2-1 now, though. This is ridiculous. These names are ridiculous. That kickoff is ridiculous. If Memphis can bury this one, a very interesting play. Super Lucky off the post. Follow up by Kaka, sent away. Here is Festive. Super Lucky out wide. Has two to aim at in the middle. The Musty doesn't really come through. And Sigma goes forward. Memphis with the save. Into the corner. Freaky. Looks to get over the top. Does get over the top for Super Lucky. Dangerous position, but Kaka works it into the corner well. And Super Lucky sends it downfield. Kaka is waiting. Looks for the double. Ooh, not quite. Able to bury that one. Here is Sigma. Freaky committed. And Super Lucky looks to go for the double. Flip reset Jets. And Memphis to make it 3-1. Comfortable stuff here for NewJeans. I just hope I don't have to commentate these players ever again. I didn't like it in ODL. I don't like it here. I swear, if I have to cast this team on, like, a team stream for RLCS, I am going to be fuming. Super Lucky misses. Amphis. Flip reset. Tries to go underneath, not quite connecting, and Amphis will take this one back. Kaka does wait middle. Finding the sidewall. Looking for the double as well. Almost connecting. Not quite finding a small piece of his car, and it's sent down long. Sigma chasing it down. Onto the back wall by Kaka. Dangerous for Festive. And it's 3-2. Closer scoreline than maybe would be expected. I actually cannot call them anything else. I've got no idea who any of these players are. Like, I actually cannot say who's who. I remember Spadoodles having the name, but I don't remember which one it is. They might have also changed their name. I've got no idea. Here is Kaka. Sent away. Followed up by Super Lucky is there. Festive taking it forward, but Super Lucky does well onto the ceiling. Has Kaka underneath him. So is Anthus. And now breaks through that line, and Super Lucky will be there. Kaka. And that's for Sigma. Looking for the flip reset over the top. Finds a bump almost. Anthus had to avoid the bump. Gets the play away. Now Anthus again. Has one in the center. Aims for Kaka. Turns away from the plate. A little bit too dangerous on that occasion. But Kaka over the top. It is pretty comfortable. Despite the scoreline, it is pretty comfortable here for NewJeans. You can tell that they're going for the more flashy type of goals. Kaka into the middle. Dangerous. Freaky. Works it away for Festive. I hate these names. I really hate these names. Lockie tries to leave it for a teammate. It's awkward. Kaka gets a piece of it, and Sigma takes it high. Still in a good position here. Double demo might open the play up. No, not quite. Super Lockie gets it away. Festive. And now Kaka tries to musty it, but is still dangerous here for the side of Sea Monkeys. And it's Freaky over the top. Flick. Saved away by Super Lucky. Kaka in the corner. Still there. Sigma hits it high. And now Super Lucky chases it away, but still the pressure remains. And Sea Monkeys, they're making it look a little bit more awkward than it needs to be, but Super Lucky should score that. No. Doesn't connect. Anthus with a shot. Saved by Sigma. Kaka underneath finds a bump, and Super Lucky hits it forward. In a dangerous position, but Festive looks to go over the top. Anthus cuts that off. Followed by Kaka's good. And now Anthus is hitting it forward. Kaka on a tight angle. It's not really a tight angle. Makes it 4-2. Comfortable enough for Kaka. And I mean, it's Kaka. With boost, he's not missing those. Game 1, though, does look as though it'll go the way of NewJeans. Kaka tries to get forward. It should break down in play, but 10 seconds remaining. Anthus looks to score something nice. It's ruined by Festive. And that is time going on down. 4-2. Almost 5-2, not quite. Still could be 4-3, 5-2, whatever you want it to be. But either way, NewJeans win this game. And they do go 1-0 up in the series, and it's a best of 5. I forgot to change everything. This is a best of 5 as far as I'm aware. I forgot to change all the settings on the broadcast. This is a best of 5. This is the winners semi-final. That's better. Cool. I should double check that it is best of 5, but I'm fairly certain it is. Yeah, winners semi-final is best of 5. Cool. Alrighty. That's all fixed up. I'm glad I sorted that out. We can go back to this screen. Hello. While we wait for players to ready on up. And it's looking like good timing because my water bottle is almost complete. So, you know, decent timing there. Decent sized water bottle for the tournament today. Chat's being said in chat. Can't see it. Was the FBH in NewJeans game good? It was pretty good, yes. Went to game 3, which FBH took the lead in, and then NewJeans absolutely turned it around. There was a lot of time there that, you know, it looked as though it could be going either way, and then NewJeans got a lead and ran away with it realistically. But the VOD will be going up after stream. I'll be highlighting it as well, so it won't be able to disappear. It'll stay on the channel for as long as I think possible. So there will be more to watch if you want to go back and watch it after the stream. That will be there. The game 2 gets underway. And I just hope... I just wish that this game could go by quick. Really quick. I really don't want to be casting these names. But NewJeans got game 1 done. Looking to do it in game 2, sent forward. They're having a bit more fun with it, as I said, though. And that leads to a goal for Sigma. But yeah, obviously NewJeans having a bit more fun with this series. We saw what they're capable of against FBH. So we know that this is a bit of a step down for them. Super Locky in the corner. That's Kaka in the middle. And Sigma looks to work it away. Amphis still in the corner. Has lots of boost to work with. We'll try to get that one central over the top. Dangerous position almost. Freaky gets it away, and Super Lucky now looks to keep the pressure alive. What 2 teams do you see making the majors this season? That's a great question. There's 3 teams that I see making the majors. I mean, it's very consistent. It's very rare that we see 2 teams make both majors, or at least make 2 majors back to back. That's a great goal from Super Lucky. But it's very rare that we see 2 teams in OCE be the 2 representatives for Major 1, Major 2, and Major 3. There's typically some change up. Obviously, the 3 teams are well known what I'm sort of alluding to in terms of NewJeans, Mystery Van or FBH, and Jim is Mad Dogs. I think NewJeans are looking really good, and if they can carry this form into RLCS, then I have no doubt in my mind that we'll see them head on over to at least the first major. Right now, it's a question mark in my head of who else, because we haven't really seen that matchup between FBH and Jim is Mad Dogs to this point, so we don't really have much to go off. We have the fact that Mystery Van in RLO Grand Slam did lose to Kib Gang earlier on in that format in the group stage. So like maybe there's potential there that they're struggling. But I think if you're looking at the form in the offseason right now, there's no doubt that you're putting NewJeans as one of the 2 rosters. Over the course of a split, maybe that consistency can falter, and maybe you could see them drop to 2nd place. Maybe, you know, likely they potentially could hold on to that 1st place as well. But the 2nd team is really up in the air. I don't know if there's much to go off until we see those 2 teams play. However, that being said, I will be doing some OCE content again leading into the season. I was doing the news stuff, and the news kind of slowed down, so it was a little bit difficult for me to actually cover for my OCE news videos. But I will be doing some sort of probably prediction or power ranking or something like that. Maybe a 2-in-1 where I have a prediction, but I also have just power ranking based on current standings, you know. But on top of that as well, I will be doing a roster move mania video type thing and covering all the roster moves in the offseason, covering all the results in the offseason as well. That's a ridiculous goal from Kaka. That is crazy, crazy stuff. Amphis with the pass. Ooh, boy. That is nice. But yeah, we'll be looking at doing some sort of prediction or tier list or something. Don't know if I'll do that with anyone. Not sure if anyone would want to join me for that tier list. But I'll do something like that. It might be a Twitch stream that ends up being a YouTube video, or it might just be a YouTube video. That is ridiculous from Amphis as well. You can really see that they are just styling in this one now. Super Lucky finding Amphis. Talk Morgie into it. That's a good idea, actually. I'll see if I can get her on for something. But yeah, there will be a video as well. That will probably just be a video. That probably won't be a stream of me just talking through the roster changes and stuff. She can rank all her children equally. That is so true. Actually, yeah, a power ranking tier list thing is horrible to ask Morgie for, because it'll just be, oh, I don't know. You know, I can't rank one over the other. NewJeans, Caleb, Gus, who do I think's better? They're both really good. That being said, I do hope that I have another chance sometime to ask Morgie if she prefers Caleb or Gus. That's a very important question for me to ask. But at the moment, NewJeans looking very, very comfortable in this one. That's why we're talking. We're doing a lot of talk at League right now. Oh, that's a ridiculous goal from Sigma. I think I've said ridiculous 4 times now for 5 of the goals. But 4 of the goals have been ridiculous, so it's fair. But yeah, been a bit more talk at League in these games. NewJeans, I mean, they're realistically, they are very comfortable. They should get the job done quite comfortably. Here is Freaky. And I'm also trying to avoid saying these names as much as possible. So that's another thing. Amphis onto the back wall. Actually, I should do some sort... Maybe I should do off-season trivia. Maybe I could do some off-season trivia. And maybe that's... I have a question in mind in terms of a Caleb and Gus question. Another team goal here for NewJeans. But I have a question in mind. And maybe I can get Morgie on board to do some trivia. That'd be great. I've got a question in mind. I'm thinking about it. It's in the back pocket. Maybe I can do some sort of off-season trivia. But game 2 goes the way of NewJeans. And 4-2. The same scoreline that we saw in game 1. Of course, it is best of 5 in this series. So we will have to see at least one more game. But I'm just thinking of all this content I can do in the remaining time in the off-season. But that being said, there's not actually that much time remaining in the off-season. So maybe the trivia becomes a stream instead. I don't know. Anyway, my buttons aren't working anymore. Bear with me. Why? There we go. Okay, it's all fixed. Don't worry. Game 3, though, is underway. And NewJeans are looking very comfortable. Pretty confident that they should go all the way here. Super lucky. That is just unnecessary. That is the most unnecessary flip reset I've ever seen. But they do take the lead here, NewJeans. 1-0. Freaky sending it long. Super locks up quick. Here is Festive. Gets demoed by Amphis. And now Kaka. Looking for the back wall. Will 50 it into the middle. Cleared away by Festive. Amphis all the way back. Looks to reset into the corner for Super Lucky. And they do well. Kaka. Couldn't really find the bump or the ball either. Sigma moves this into the middle. Amphis loses the 50, but loses it straight to his teammate in Super Lucky. And the double's not quite there. Now Kaka beaten out. And Amphis all the way back. Sets up Super Lucky once more. Festive is there to cut it off, and Sigma will turn onto the plate as well. Good center ball. And the follow-up's not quite there. Freaky will move this one central. Amphis for Kaka. Looking to get it into the middle. But Sigma does well. Oh, it's dangerous, and Freaky will follow it up as well. Still that 1-goal lead for NewJeans. So there's still a door opening here for this Sea Monkey side. Amphis drops it down. Here is Kaka. Flip reset. I thought he had a flip reset. Maybe he didn't. Drops it back for Super Lucky now. And infield for Amphis. Taking it high. Super Lucky turns away. Not quite reading that play. Kaka has Amphis in the middle. The flip reset isn't found, and it's a chance for Festive just to put it long. And Super Lucky has that one all day. And gets by another. Gets a demo on yet another player. And Amphis now can move into the corner. Tries to get over the top of Freaky. That spawn is a little bit unfortunate for the NewJeans man. Here is Kaka. Flip reset. Over the top of one. Tries to get it central, and Freaky will take it away. Here is Amphis finding the corner once more. Oh, a double demo attempt is there. Might open up the net for Festive. It is a free net. 1-1. Tied game. And aside from a 0-all game, this is the closest we've seen from these two teams. Super Lucky on the kickoff, only as far as Festive. Now flip reset, doesn't connect, and Kaka will turn onto the play. Flip reset. Beaten out by Freaky. Amphis, awkward first touch, looks to get back to it. And Sigma gets it away. Now, Kaka. Flip reset. Looks to go over the top of one. Can't get by the second, and Amphis out wide. Looks to go again. Super Lucky in the middle. Amphis for Super Lucky. Would have been a tight double tap, but we've seen so many of those tight angle double taps from Super Lucky go in. On that occasion, gets beaten away. Now Festive. Once more into the middle. Sigma gets bumped, but still gets a play on it. And Freaky still involved. Into the middle. Great chance in front of net. Is cleared away. And now Amphis into the middle once more. Kaka. Slow onto the plate. Not quite finding anything there. And now Sigma hits it forward. Super Lucky on the back wall. Slows down the plate. Good speed by Festive to challenge on that one. And Kaka will find the sidewall again. 50 in the tank for Freaky. Dropping it down. Kaka gets a piece. Gets the ball as well. Looks to move this one forward. Amphis is there. And the ball is not leaving this corner at the moment. Good demo as well. And Sea Monkeys can tell that there's potentially something in this game for them. And NewJeans maybe stepping off the gas a little bit. Festive over the top. Here is Kaka still on the play. Dropping it back. Super Lucky beaten. And Sigma one-on-one with Amphis. Gets by Amphis. Open net to aim at. Scores it 2-1. Sea Monkeys have a lead, which they've not managed yet in this series until this point. NewJeans, what can they come up with in the remaining minute? Kickoff drops back to Amphis, who takes it up high with the 50. Super Lucky is there, so is Kaka. Double commit. Might be an opening here for the Sea Monkey side. And Festive in front of net. Amphis clears. Kaka. A little bit awkward. Just plays slowly. Doesn't find the bump either. That's a massive clear downfield. Amphis has to rescue it. Does get the save. Festive's up. Leaves it for a teammate. Freaky leaves it for a teammate. 30 seconds remaining now. And Amphis goes. Finds the corner. Looks to the 50 as well. Freaky's there. Kaka's up. Good play by Freaky. Super Lucky as third. Gets the play forward. Kaka with the 50 again. 15 seconds on the clock. NewJeans looking to tie us up. Super Lucky. Crossbar down and out. And Amphis committed. Super Lucky got another touch. Now Sigma slowing down the time. But Kaka, he is so dangerous in these positions. Has Amphis in the middle. 0 seconds. Drops down. And we keep going. I said I wanted this to be a sweep, so I didn't have to keep talking about these names. NewJeans have other ideas. So we will be going to at least a game 4. NewJeans maybe got to put their foot a little bit more back on the gas in this game. Sigma. Good demo by Festive. It's in. 1-0. And the demo just opened up the play there. 10 seconds in. Sea Monkey have another lead. Super Lucky. Great pass out to Amphis, who bangs it back in for Super Lucky. The double. Not quite able to match it. And the shot on target again. It's going to be 2. The Sea Monkey side have 2 goals in this one. Amphis finds a demo. That angle was horrible to see. Kaka finds a bump and Super Lucky. Wow, that angle was horrible to watch. But the lead is halved. 2-1 now. Kickoff going into the hands of Freaky. Doesn't look super confident going for that aerial. Amphis gets a piece. Now Super Lucky takes it forward. Looks to stay on the plate. Not able to get that over the top. Kaka is there. Low boost in the tank. Might just fake it for a teammate. Gets bumped into it by Amphis. Almost an aerial pull shot. Super Lucky is all the way back. Plenty of time, plenty of boost. Fakes out one, fakes out another. Festive, halfway line. Amphis in a foot race. Decided he'd lose out, so decided not to commit. However, it's 3-1 now. Festive taking it forward and getting rewarded with a goal. Sigma. Here is Kaka. Festive, taking it all the way downfield. Amphis is there, gets a piece of it. It's up dangerously for Sigma. Flip reset chance. Cleared away by Super Lucky. Now Kaka takes it forward. Here is Amphis into the corner once more. Low boost, tries to get back to it. 50 on his own teammate, rather. And Freaky with the 50 on Super Lucky at the halfway line. Now Kaka takes the play away from Amphis and goes himself. Freaky hitting it forward. Amphis will go onto this play now. Flip reset. Demo in front of him. Open net. It's in. Kaka scores it. 2-3. I had to stop. I had to process what had just happened. Anyway. Sigma. Freaky on the shot. It's in. 2-4. And it's looking pretty comfortable now. Scoreline wise, 4C Monkey, but of course it is NewJeans and they can score at any moment. In fact, they don't even need to score. Super Lucky setting it up. The opponent getting the goal. Scorelines can be deceptive, especially when you're up against a team like NewJeans, who can just turn it on at any moment. Festive's up, but so is Kaka. Here is Amphis. In the corner, gets a double. Won't get the second. Super Lucky's up quickly. Good speed, but the follow-up will be there for Freaky, who has Festive in front. Tries to fake it low. Kaka gets a piece and now has control. Gets demoed though. Gets a demo rather in the end. Sigma over the top of one. The follow-up's open net for Super Lucky as his hat trick in game 4. 4-4 in scoreline. And NewJeans maybe decided, hey, you know what? Let's not go to a game 5. Super Lucky on the kickoff again, almost, but denied by Freaky. Amphis to the back wall, looking to drop it down for a teammate. Kaka turns away. Super Lucky goes now, double opportunity. 50 on an opponent. Kaka. And now Amphis slows it down. Into the corner, gets over the top of one, finding Super Lucky, denied by Festive. Good defense. But Kaka looks to reload. Oh, it's now no longer good defense, but it's scrambled away. That touch is dangerous. Amphis had to get something on it. Now Kaka gets beaten out. Low boost here for Sigma. Has one to aim at in the middle, but it's cut away. Freaky all the way back. Slow roller. Couldn't do anything but give it up to Kaka, who gives it up to Amphis. Takes it high. Opportunity for Amphis to double it. Maybe too aggressive there. Super Lucky probably had a very clear shot if Amphis didn't keep going on that play. Kaka. Here is Sigma, looking to drop it down. Freddy. Not Freddy, Kaka. That's the first time I've made the mistake. I've gone all day without making the name-calling mistake of the player having the wrong name. I give myself one. Hey, NewJeans, this shouldn't have been a game 4, and so Kaka, you get called Freddy once. I feel like that's a fair trade-off. But it's 5-4 now. NewJeans have that lead. Just need to hold on for a minute. We'll look to even add on to the scoreline now. Super Lucky, 50-50. Kaka. For Super Lucky. The touch is good from Freaky, but Super Lucky's still a chance. Amphis. What can he do? Sends it middle. And Sigma's there. There's still a chance in this one for the Sea Monkey side, but they need to score off a couple of these plays, and Super Lucky takes it forward. 30 seconds remaining. Freaky with the touch into the corner. They absolutely cannot concede another. Amphis slow down play by 1. Flip reset. Has 2 to beat. Won't beat either. And Sigma gets it away. 20 seconds on the clock. They have to score. Sigma into the middle. Demo by Freaky. And Festive has to turn away. Super Lucky hitting it forward. Tries to get back to it. Doesn't get back to it. And now Festive into the corner once more. Freaky's there. 4 seconds on the clock. They're in a good position, but it might just break down. Super Lucky looking to go the full length with the musty. Doesn't connect. Does drop down. And they get the job done in Game 4. NewJeans done and dusted for the day. They do move on to Day 2 in the upper bracket, which, look, there's high potential I won't be available to be here for the cast tomorrow, which is unfortunate. I did admittedly forget that the stream, that the end of the series, end of the tournament is on a Monday. So I organized some stuff on a Monday, which is completely my fault, but it is what it is. I didn't even realize if you make the semifinal, you go through. Oh, wait, no, you make it through anyway, but you go up and down. Yeah, okay, never mind. Ignore me. Of course you make it through, but you just make it through to the lower bracket. But keep your eyes out. If you're not following me on Twitter or X, MorningOC_ is the @. Go follow there, and I will update people in terms of if I can go live, and we'll see what happens. You might miss a series or two, depending on how the tournament's going. But I cannot guarantee anything. I cannot guarantee that there will be a stream tomorrow. I hope there will be, but it sounds quite unlikely. So, you know, you can keep an eye out, but realistically, it's probably not going to be anything. That being said, we can give a raid on over to someone, and that someone will probably be Morse. I don't know how he's going. I hope he streams for a little bit longer. But we'll raid Morse. So go give Morse some love. Go say g'day. See how far he makes it in the competition. Might not be live tomorrow. Might be live tomorrow. Keep an eye on socials. Keep an eye on Discord. All that nonsense. And thank you for joining me. And I will see you maybe tomorrow. If not, enjoy the rest of your year.